500 college students, professors, teachers, investors, entrepreneurs, people that I've won thousands of dollars from, like over $5,000. I've spoken to that many people in person on more times than I can count on my two hands. I can't even keep track of it anymore. So you could say I know a thing or two about public speaking. I've made all those people laugh in person in the auditorium.
If anyone here knows they should use social media for their business, yeah? Okay, now keep your hand up if you're actually putting any time into it. A bunch of hypocrites.
So I know a thing or two about how scary it is to go out there and talk to that many people at once. And I also know a thing or two about being vulnerable on camera and how scary that can be. You know, to the point where as an egotistical man, I have been able to cry on camera, not because it was fake, but because it was genuine and because it was the only form of therapy I really had at the time. And sometimes actually talking to the camera feels like the only way I can get by sometimes. And the truth is, picking up the camera is so much scarier than those 500 people. Even if you combine all those times together, those 5,000 people, picking up the camera, especially for the first time, especially after a long time, it's so much harder. And there's two main reasons, but the first thing is that picking up the camera leads to the potential of you talking to millions of people. And I'm not just talking about millions of people, but the potential to reach billions overall on any platform. YouTube, for example, has over, I think, like 1.5 billion monthly active users. So you could reach so many people potentially. And that's why it might seem a little bit scarier on the surface. I'll get into the real reason why in a second. But the first thing that's wrong with this, that you're making an excuse about how so many people might judge you online, is that that's an insecurity in your own head. Because wouldn't we all love to speak to a billion people? Like in reality, the only thing you're scared of when you're scared of talking to and posting to so many people online is your ability to actually achieve your dreams. You wouldn't want to do this YouTube stuff to grow your business if you didn't want to reach more people, right? So why are you scared of reaching more people? Why are you scared of picking up the camera and reaching more people? You know, I was working with my mom the other day on trying to get her to record some videos, and you know, I told her like, hey, this is great. We got her to record a clip, but it didn't quite look right. It wasn't very genuine in how she sounded, and I was like, hey, we need to work on this. And she was like, yeah, but I don't really want to do that. I don't want to prioritize this. That's kind of scary for me right now. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's normal. That's, you know, I went through that too, but that's where practice comes in. We'll get into that more in a second. The overall issue there is that you're so worried about improving. You're so worried about being genuine on camera, about putting in your repetitions, about improving over time, that you make up some sort of excuse that talking to a million people would be a bad thing, right? When in reality, you're just scared of all the work that you have to put in. So that's the first thing. Everyone puts out some sort of excuse that talking to so many people and posting online to so many people is a scary thing, when in reality, I think that's what we all want. We just are afraid to put in the reps and improve, and we're afraid of who we have to become. But the main reason, point number two, the main reason why people are actually scared to post online, it's not that you're scared to talk to the potential of so many people. We already got through that. It's actually because of yourself. It's actually because you are scared of being alone in the room with the camera, no one else watching you, not even like the 10 people in the pool outside here in Hawaii at this resort that we're at, looking at me. Nope, doesn't matter. The millions of people online, the fact that you're afraid they're gonna judge them, the fact that my parents are sitting here through the glass looking at me while I'm recording, none of that matters. It's not about other people. You always tell yourself, oh, I'm scared what people are gonna think about me, but we're over that now. We realize that the more people that are watching you, we already went through this, it's better. What you're really scared of is how heavy the weight of picking up that camera is alone. And it's not that the camera is physically 500 pounds, we all know that. It's that you can't get yourself to do it. You have no integrity when you're alone in a room. None. None. Because if you were so intent on building your social media and your personal brand, then why haven't you gone in a room and sat down for 5 hours to record a bunch of videos? Why haven't you spent hours of time practicing your reps on these videos over and over again, even when you don't feel like doing it? I just recorded this video, 10 minutes straight, you know, spent another 5-10 minutes prepping it out, recorded it right in front of my parents, in front of all these people. Felt nervous, didn't want to do it, went great. Then I realized I screwed up the audio. This is my second time recording it. I came inside, got all mad, my parents saw me, they got pissed off at me about it. I'm not in a good mood. I don't want to record this video. Here I am doing it again. here I am getting in my reps. None of it matters. None of it matters. The only thing that really matters is you putting in the work. But you're so afraid because you can't actually get yourself to do it. The real reason that you're afraid to post these videos and why it's so much harder than talking to that room full of 500 people is because you can't get yourself to do it. You have no integrity. And when you're alone, no one's watching, there's no pressure, and you have to do it day in and day out, and you have to record a video and post it online and then do it again and again and again every single week, at some point you quit. At some point you're done. At some point improving the videos is too much work. It's not that there's other people watching, it's not that there's millions of potential people that are going to judge you, because you're never even going to make it there. That's the funny thing, is people are so worried about getting 10 million steps ahead of where they are right now, even 5 steps ahead. They're thinking there, which is cool, you know. Everyone wants to say they're playing chess, not checkers, but dude, you can't even take step 1. You can't even post consistently online. Like, this is difficult for me as a social media guy. So I get it. It's not easy. It's tough. And if you want more tips on how to stay consistent in posting, or if you just want to talk and, you know, get a consultation call with me one-on-one, we can talk more on that. But if not, just subscribe. I'm going to be putting out more tips on how to gain confidence on camera here. But this video is really just about the mindset of being consistent online, about consistently posting, about how you're not scared of really what other people are going to think. You're just scared of the fact that you're not going to be the person that you need to be when the time comes and when you have no other choice. So that's the question. Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to be that person? And if you are, then I definitely want to work with you. If you want help with this kind of stuff, you just don't have the time, but you are that kind of person that really wants to get this shit done, then schedule a call with me. Go to gettacticalleads.com. It's all linked down below. And yeah, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video for more awesome tips like this one. See if I'm still in Hawaii by then, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, catch you next one. Peace.